What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Straw Sports News. And today we are doing kind of like my early wait, kind of a little bit too early MLB playoff predictions. I'm going to say who's going to make it and who I think is going to kind of advance their way to the MLB and who's going to win the World Series, basically. So to start off, we're going to start off in the AL. All three AL division leaders we think will be taking home the division. Boston Red Sox, Cleveland, and the Houston Astros. We think all three of those guys, or all three of those teams, will win out their divisions. I know that the Houston, they got like a 12-game lead over LA, so they're going to be fine there. Cleveland's got like a 5 or 6-game lead over Kansas City, and then the Yankees, Red Sox, I think it's only 4 games, but we think that the Red Sox will take home the AL East, Indians will take home the AL Central, and the Astros will take home the AL West. For the wild card, the two teams, we think one of them, the first one, will be the New York Yankees. They will win the first wild card spot, and the second one, we think will be the Kansas City Royals. They will beat out Minnesota. They will beat out LA. They will beat out Seattle. We just don't think that those teams can handle it. We actually do think Texas could maybe make a run towards September if they can figure things out. But we think that it's going to be Yankees 1, and then the second wild card spot will go to the Kansas City Royals. They've been there. Minnesota, just too inexperienced. And then same with like kind of the Angels. They haven't been there in a while. Mike Trout hasn't made the playoffs in how long? And we just don't think they're going to make it just yet. So the 3 division winners are Boston, Cleveland, and Houston. 2 wildcard spots are the Yankees and the Royals. Now we'll hop into the NL. There's 2 really easy divisions to pick from, honestly. In the NL East, obviously the Washington Nationals are going to win the division, and obviously in the NL West, the crazy NL West, the LA Dodgers are going to win it. But the LA Dodgers are just above everybody else right now in the MLB, which is crazy. But for the NL Central, it is going to be a close race, but we do think the Cubs are just going to pull away. They've been there the past 2 years. They know what it takes, and they're more talented than Milwaukee and St. Louis, so we think that they're going to take that. Now for the wildcard spots, obviously Colorado and Arizona are having crazy good seasons, but then the Milwaukee Brewers, St. Louis, they're not too far behind. But we actually think that both 3 NL West teams will be making the playoffs, which is crazy. We think it's going to be Dodgers, obviously, win the division, then Colorado and Arizona. So we have our playoffs filled out, who we think is going to make it. In the AL, you got the Red Sox, you got the Indians, then you got the Astros, and the wild card, you have the Royals and the Yankees. Well, Yankees the first wild card, Royals second. And in the NL, we have the Nats, we have the Cubs, and then we have the Dodgers, Rockies, and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We think that the Yankees will beat the Royals in the first wildcard game, and we also think the Rockies will beat Arizona. So that kind of sets it up. But mainly, we're going to kind of skip over who we think is going to make it to the ALCS. Well, the ALCS, I don't know who the matchups will be, but honestly, in the World Series or the ALCS, say it comes down to Houston and Boston in the ALCS, and in the NLCS, you have the Dodgers and Nats. That's what we're kind of predicting. It's kind of mainstream, but that's what we think is going to happen. And we think we're going to have an LA Dodger Houston Astros World Series, which would be a crazy one. I would personally want the Astros win, but to pick a team that will actually win, it will probably be the LA Dodgers. So that's going to be it. That was kind of my quick predictions. Obviously, we don't know who's making the playoffs exactly, and I would give mine later on. So let me know in the comments what you guys think and who will make the playoffs, and kind of give my predictions if they were wrong. If you think, hey, let me know. So yeah, that's going to be for me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.